Now, I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that right there. Because I tell you what, that right there, that's all right. But y'all see me walking up these steps, don't you? About 2 months ago, Pastor, I couldn't have been able to do that. I wouldn't have been able to walk up them steps. I'd have had somebody have to hold on to me. But I did it in these shoes. Yes, God. Amen, amen. Thank God for each and every one. I'm honored. Amen, I'm honored. Ooh, I feel at home right here, y'all. Ooh. I feel at home right here. I tell you, it's been a long time coming. Amen. Give me the honor to Mother and Bishop today. I thank God for them, for Mother being a mother in my life when I first came here. And I'm going to tell y'all, when I first came here, I was standing right there, and she didn't know that my feet was ready to go down to the train station and leave Carbondale and never look back here. But I'm so glad that God showed her, said, I see your feet trying to run. And she told me, don't run. And I'm so glad back in that day that I didn't run, that I stayed right here where I was at. So we're here to talk about Mother's Day. But Sister Brandy sang that song, The Latter Shall Be Greater. And I'm last. The latter shall be greater, and I'm last. Amen, amen. Amen. And Sister Thelma was talking to her, because my character go hand in hand with her. We're talking about mothers today. We had M for Mary. We had O for Oprah. We had T for Tamar. And don't worry, Brandy, she didn't know she was making a Netflix movie. That's what she was doing. H was Hannah. E for Esther. And then we got Ruth. Go ahead, Brother Chris, put those scriptures up there. But the theme is, what's love got to do with it? Well, right here, love had everything to do with it. Little did Ruth know she was getting ready to find the love of her life. And as we see, Ruth, Naomi had the 2 daughters. Their husbands had died. Ruth's husband had died. Everybody died. It was just the women that was standing. The women that was left standing. And in here, it talks about how Oprah chose, as Sister Thelma has said, she chose to go the other way. But this is what Ruth did. And I'm going to start with verse 15. And she said, behold, thy sister-in-law is gone back unto her people and unto her gods. Return thou after thy sister-in-law. So her sister-in-law went back. And Ruth said, entreat me not to leave thee or to return from following after thee. For whitherest thou goest, I will go, and where thou lodge, I will lodge. Thy people shall be my people, and watch this, and thy God shall be my God. She got saved. How about that? Ruth got saved. She turned from where she was at. She grew up she was being primed to be in the castle, to be a handsmaid in the castle. She was being taught when she was a little girl how to worship idols. She was being taught how to put the sacrifices up. She was being taught all this stuff. But little did she know that she got saved. Sister Christian, she got saved. She said, I'm following my mother-in-law, and I'm going to be a ride or die. Literally, I'm riding with you, Naomi, and I'm going to die with you, Naomi. She was got to be a ride or die. But Ruth didn't know, little did she know, that as she made this decision, where thou diest, I will die, and there I will be buried. The Lord do so to me, and more also, if aught thou death part from me. The only reason why they would be departed was be death. So she became her ride or die. And in this, Ruth, little did she know that she was getting ready to be in the right place at the right time. She went on with Naomi, went over in the field. Her and Naomi talked, and she said, well, I'm going to go out here, work, so we can have something to eat, so we can live. So she way over there in the corner. All of a sudden, here come this brother. He going to ask them, bro, who is that? I'm paraphrasing. Bro, who is that? Who? I ain't never seen her. Who is that? Said, that's the woman from Moab. Now, you would think coming from Moab, he'd be mad because they was wicked over there, but he didn't care. She was fine, and he caught her eye. Yes, Ruth was fine. She caught his eye, and he went over to her and said, what you doing? Trying to get his little game on. He was the rich one. He had his little game going on and said, well, I'm going to tell you what. Baby, you can have anything you want over here. Anything. You can do whatever you want over here. I ain't going to let nobody bother you. Whatever you pick up is yours. He said, I'm going to do a little better than that. I done told my men all the good stuff they pick and drop some there on the ground just for you. So you can go back and get it. Because you don't know that one of these days, baby, you going to be mine. Just watch what I say. So Ruth went on gleaning. She didn't even know. And here come Boaz. Made sure that nobody bother her. Don't y'all touch her. And he told her to stay close to the women. Because I don't want no one of these crazy men out here be trying to bother you and mess with you. Take you off somewhere. And Ruth stayed right next to him. And as she was gleaning and gleaning and gleaning, see, now this is where you come in and listen to your mama. Because her mother-in-law knew what she was doing. So she said, oh, okay, we going to come up with a plan. You want this man, he wants you, we going to figure out. We going to work this thing out. So you going to get him. I want you to go over there as the celebration is coming. And when he get real sleepy, he done drank what he wanted to drink, and he go lay down. You go sleep at his feet. Just sleep down there at his feet to show him I'm available. Okay? Now, little did he know, well, he knew, there was another brother that liked her. He like, this is my woman right here. I'm sorry, bro. You go back out there, you find somebody else. But this one right here, this belonged to me. So they had a little thing going on, and ended up that he wanted the land and all that stuff. Y'all know the story, but he ended up giving it up because he was the next of kin to marry her. He was the next one in line, and Boaz knew that, so he had a plan. It's all in the plan, y'all. It was all in the plan. He had a plan to buy her, get the land, and get Ruth and her. But Boaz said, well, if you want her, you got to do this and this and this. So he decided, you know what, man? Gone. You can have, you gone. Go on and take her. So Ruth ended up, she didn't know though. But the thing was, she didn't know that when she left Moab and was going with her mother-in-law, she got saved. Look what happens when you get saved. God got something good for you. Ain't that something? Had something real good waiting. And she just walked into it. She over there minding her own business. And when you get somewhere, you minding on, she over in the corner. But God brought her out the corner. In the consecration, I sit over there in the corner. Maybe it's time for me to come out the corner. Did somebody catch that? I did. Maybe it's time for me to come out the corner. But you know what? We got to come out of something to get to something. God got to allow us to come out of something to get into something. And Ruth had to come out of Moab. She had to come where she was at to get what she wanted. But her mother-in-law knew deep down inside that this girl stayed with me. She stayed here with me. She gave up all that. Come with me. Got saved. Said, my God will be your God. And where you die, I'll die. She made a sacrifice. And sometimes that's what mothers do for us. They make sacrifices. We may not understand it. You know, I looked at my mama, and every time she beat me, all them stripes was on my back and my butt, my legs, and everywhere else. Every stripe that I had, little did I know the stripes that Jesus had, he was being beat for me. I said, "Ooh, God, you are something and you are somebody." And I just thank God for that today, because our mothers do so much. I thank God for my son. Yes, my baby back there. He's the one that made me a mother. When the enemy told me I was never going to be a mother, God, look what God did. This year he'll be 31 years old. 30. Huh? How did I miss that? Well, he's 32. I'm sorry. I get so excited that he's here sometime that I just forget. You know, I just forget. But God done brought me through all these years, Sister Diane. The Lord brought me. But our mothers are something special. Chris, can you put that up there for me, please? Amen. So we're going to summarize what this mother means. M stands for magnificent, for the magnificent things that she does. O stands for outstanding, because she's just an outstanding woman. T stands for tender, for those tender mercies, those tender kisses, and her tender heart. H stands for honorable. She is honorable to her family. E stands for extraordinary, that she goes out of the way to do extraordinary things for her family. And R stands for remarkable, because in the midst of it all and everything of it all, she belongs in a remarkable place, and she is a remarkable woman. And that's what mothers are all about. And I thank God for this opportunity. Amen. And I say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. May God bless us and then continue. And always our kids never get too old to where we're still mom. They can still call us. I always tell Jordan, no matter what, you can always call me. We'll work it out. We'll talk about it. I thank God for his dad. Me and his dad, we may not have been the best, but we did the best that we could with the help of the Lord. And I thank God for that today. Amen. My time is up, and I'm going to glean. I'll see y'all later.
This is Bishop Sorrell, and we're hoping that our service blessed you on today. And we'd like to remind you to have faith in God.
Hello, family. We would like to thank you for your continued charitable support. If you would like to sow into the March of Faith Community Church, please note the following ways to give. 1. Mail contributions to P.O. Box 999, Carbondale, Illinois 62903. 2. Cash App to Midwest SG. 3. Venmo to Midwest SG. Thank you again, and may God bless you.